Tonight, the Knicks drop a shocker to the Hornets, and Mitchell Robinson is not happy. Plus, we're breaking down the Knicks' Achilles heel that could cost them in the playoffs. And stick around, because we've got a date with destiny on March 26th, 2026. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe and bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Hornets have handed the Knicks a wake-up call, and it's a serious one. For years, New York has dominated Charlotte, with their fans even turning the Spectrum Center into an extension of Madison Square Garden. But that narrative flipped on its head Thursday night as the Hornets, in a stunning 114-103 victory, proved they are a force to be reckoned with. This wasn't just a loss. It was a statement, a real problem for the Knicks' playoff aspirations, as even the home crowd's cheers were drowned out by a Hornets victory chant. The energy in the arena was palpable, with Knicks fans outnumbering Hornets supporters, but it was the Hornets fans, fueled by high noons and a boisterous attitude, who ultimately celebrated the win. This game exposed a vulnerability the Knicks can no longer ignore, signaling a potential playoff pitfall if they don't address it head-on. Public reaction is buzzing about this upset, with many analysts questioning the Knicks' consistency against teams they were expected to handle. The Hornets' impressive performance has shifted the conversation around the league, highlighting their potential to disrupt even the top contenders. Don't go anywhere, because the implications of this loss are even deeper than they appear. Next, we're diving into the specific defensive flaw that could derail the Knicks' entire postseason run. The three-ball problem the Knicks are having is not an aberration. It's chronic. They play a good team, they give up a lot of threes, they play a poor team, and tonight they're not denying threes again, stated Walt Clyde Frazier, the Knicks color commentator. This honest assessment cuts to the core of a persistent weakness for an otherwise strong Knicks team. Despite efforts to improve, the Knicks consistently struggle with limiting three-point opportunities, ranking 19th in opponent three-point percentage and 22nd in attempts allowed per game. This defensive philosophy, prioritizing paint protection, often leaves them scrambling to recover against shooters, a gamble that doesn't always pay off. This strategy is further complicated by the need to hide Jalen Brunson defensively, whose individual defensive limitations are frequently targeted by opposing teams. Last night against the Hornets, this weakness was glaringly exploited. The decision to have the undersized Brunson guard the larger Miles Bridges and then double him created open looks from deep for Charlotte. The Hornets, who entered the game second in the league in three-point attempts, capitalized on these opportunities, making the Knicks pay for their defensive choices. This issue is unlikely to disappear soon, as the roster makeup and coaching philosophy present challenges in finding a better defensive solution, especially against teams that excel at shooting. Fans and analysts are dissecting this defensive lapse, with many pointing to it as a critical factor in playoff success. While not every playoff opponent may possess the Hornets' shooting prowess, the susceptibility to giving up open threes remains a significant concern for the Knicks' championship hopes. But is this defensive struggle a fatal flaw, or just a manageable hurdle? Coming up, we'll explore if this trend could actually determine the Knicks' playoff fate. Thursday, March 26, 2026. This date marks a significant point in the news cycle, potentially related to upcoming events, deadlines, or a specific anniversary that has garnered attention. While the context is minimal, the specific mention of this date suggests it holds importance for future analysis or as a marker for a developing story. Further details surrounding this date are crucial to understanding its full impact. The precise reason for highlighting this date is not elaborated upon, leaving viewers to speculate about its significance. It could be a pivotal moment in a legal case, a major policy announcement, or a key milestone in a long-term project. The lack of context creates an air of mystery, prompting curiosity about what will unfold on this specific day. This news item has generated a sense of anticipation, with many wondering what developments will occur on March 26, 2026. The focus on a future date suggests a story that is unfolding over time, with this particular day being a focal point for potential revelations or actions. Mark your calendars, because what happens on this day could have major repercussions. But before we get to that, let's hear from a player who's had enough. Don't even matter unless we change our approach, we ain't doing shit special. Keep that bullshit up, myself included, declared New York Knicks center Mitchell Robinson on Instagram following a tough loss. After a 7-game winning streak had the Knicks feeling confident, their 114-103 defeat to the Charlotte Hornets served as a harsh reality check. Robinson, the team's defensive anchor, didn't hold back his frustration, directly calling out the team's collective mindset and his own shortcomings. This blunt assessment comes at a critical juncture in the season, with only a few games left before the playoffs. Despite the team's 48-26 record and flashes of brilliance, the loss exposed persistent inconsistencies. Even with Jalen Brunson's explosive first quarter, the Hornets took control in the second half, led by Con Nupel's 26 points. Robinson's own performance, with 4 points and 6 rebounds, mirrored the team's struggle to maintain momentum. He clearly believes the current approach lacks the championship-level intensity needed to be special. The Knicks' longest-tenured player is urging his team to listen and adapt. With significant talent on the roster, including Karl-Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby, the mindset is paramount. The community is reacting strongly to Robinson's honesty, with many fans agreeing that a mental shift is necessary for a deep playoff run. The message is clear. It's time to cut the bullshit and refocus. Will Robinson's powerful words ignite the change the Knicks desperately need? Stick around as we recap all the top stories and tell you how to stay connected. The Knicks suffered a surprising loss to the Hornets, highlighting defensive issues that could impact their playoff run. Mitchell Robinson is calling for a change in approach, emphasizing the need for a special mindset. And remember March 26, 2026, a date to watch for significant developments. Don't miss a single update. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more breaking news.